lots of things now. We've written algorithms for Kubo, where we've just laid the tag tiles out on the mat. And we've written functions, where we've recorded it. And we've done loops, where he's done the same thing over and over again. So just before we start, I'm going to ask you a few questions to see how much you can remember. Right. So Kubo's going to start at the campfire, and he wants to get to the playground. Hands up who thinks this program is going to work. Okay?
No.
Hands up who doesn't think it's going to work. Okay, let's test it. So we've told him to go forward. We've then told him to go forward again. So he's gone off the tag tiles. Can anybody put their hand up and suggest a change I could make to this to make it work? What do I need to do?
So you need to get a right or left.
So tell me which one I need.
A right.
Okay.
You need to swap it for one of them.
With that one there?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try that. So, hands up who thinks that's now going to work. Okay, hands up who doesn't think it's going to work. Okay, well let's test it. So we'll put him on the first one, so he's going forward. Then he's turning. This turn always includes a move on. And he's made it to the park. Right, so we've done a little bit of troubleshooting. Now, let's see. I want to get Kubo to remember this algorithm because it's going to be a route he's going to do every day. He's going to come from school and he's going to want to go to the park. So I need to record it by using these. If I do that, hands up who thinks that's going to record that function. Okay, so we've got a few people who think it is. Hands up who doesn't. Okay, we've got a few people who don't. We've got a few people who are unsure. So again, with all these things, let's test it. So put him on his record function. He's recorded that one, he's recorded that one. But he's not happy, he's shaking his head. Can anybody tell me what I need to do to correct it? What do I need to do?
It should be in a straight line.
It should be in a straight line. Does it have to be in the same order or can I change the order?
Same order.
Same order. It's really important because remember we're giving him a very, very specific set of instructions. So now let's try recording that. Now something I noticed last week was people were being a bit impatient when he gets to the end. When he's recording a function, you've got to let him roll off the end and his eyes should go blue again. So we can move our function to the side, and that's where he started, and I've got to make sure he starts the same way round. So he's going to go forward, he's going to turn, he's going to go forward, and he's at the top. And now he's recorded this function. He can just keep doing it over and over again because it's in his memory. I think he will carry on. I think when you take his head off, I think he remembers the last programme. But let's test it. It's the nice thing with things like this, we can always test them. Yeah, so even if we take his head off, he only remembers the last one. So if I change this and re-record it in blue, he will only remember one blue function. Okay, so we're going to start by working through this sheet. So it asks you to write some simple algorithms. Now, if you are very good at writing algorithms, if you understand this, you could write these as functions straight away if you wanted to, using that visualization. So if you wanted to start here and you wanted to get to the bus stop, you could say, well, it's got to be forward one, forward one, forward one, turn, forward, 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 and then you could work it out and just run it straight as a function if you wanted to. But if you're unsure, lay it out on the mat first. There are then two really easy problem-solving ones on the back. When you have done that, if you put your hand up, I will bring you round a Coding Plus set. Now, the Coding Plus set I'm not going to tell you a lot about, because your task is going to be working out what all of these tag tiles do. Those are the same as the red and the blue, so you don't need to experiment with those. But you're going to have a play with those, and I'm going to ask you what they do, and you're going to be able to tell me. Okay, so if you go back to your places, you can start.
It's the task. Can you write now? We're not doing that one first because it says task. So we need to get the title. Let's let him have a little ball. So, first we need oh, we need the head. You can't start without the head. We need the tile. another forward. Then another forward. Then another forward. Then a turn. Then a turn that way. Right that way. Then another forward. Another forward. Then turn that way. And then that's forward. Right now we've got the corner. He's recording. What happened? What happened? What happened? Is that the right way? It's not working. Is that the right way? Right, let's try it.
You'll actually be able to see Kubo.
You try it that way. You try like that way. No, I think it's like that way. Yes, I was right. Forward. No, actually, that one. We're doing the algorithm.
Wait, I think we just need to take away one forward. So after you quit.
Look, Lucy
So
is
he's
in it.
perfect when he goes like that.
So he's gone to the brown and we need to just go to the...
And then he went like another that
Wait,
forward.
maybe...
Oh, get rid of that forward.
Oh, yeah.
So, let's try it. Okay.
How could we fix that? We didn't really do it right. We need to make it work, she said. How did you do it?
I moved him so he would actually stay on the
He was
track.
like this. Yeah, we did it! We went like that.
We did it!
We cannot do that.
Sorry.
So did Kubo follow your program?
Yeah. We'll show you again. Off we go.
Wait, we put it in the wrong
Alright, Kubo, restart.
So why did it make a difference which way you started him?
We started in going here because we knew, well, on this one, because we knew he would turn straight and went to there.
That was a bit confusing because he got a bit out of shape when he hit the
So what's your plan? What are you planning to do?
go from the cafe to the place. And we're getting a bit confused, so we're doing it on the place map.
Brilliant. So you're going to test it out first.
Oh my god, that looks... Let's see if it works. Yeah. He wants to go from there. It's not going to work. And he will do it. Are you ready? No, that's straight there. It was my idea to go forward.
Very good. So are you going to put Kubo on to see if he does it?
We could put it in a straight line and record it.
Yeah, you could,
Tag
couldn't you?
back in the box first. Before we
You put one in and put one in.
Yeah, but I bet we have to try it.
Now we can record it. Three of them. Let's do it next time. Yeah.
So So what's happening now?
He's recording it. So we
Okay.
can play it. Now, Lucy, you're like a movie star who's like, now he's going to record it so we can play it.
So what's happening next?
So we're going to see if he gets it right, the way we did it. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just, he made it.
Well done.
Look at this. Put that down, put it down. Let's make another formation. Let's use two of them. Put them up there. Let's just see how far we can get with it.
Yours, it can't fit ours. He waits 2 seconds and then he goes forward.
Thank you.
Look, I get it 2 times, but it didn't stop.
Just past the line.
Oh, Kubo, what's happening?
We're making him go so like from near the shop, he's going to the bus stop.
Right, so what's he going to do now?
And we're going to put him on the play button and hopefully he'll get where we want him to. Oh yeah, he's looking across the road. Yes!
Well done. Very good.
Let's start. Okay, where's the play button?
Why are you looking at him? Oh, we might just see if there's anything.
Right, so what's going to happen? Well done. So can you tell me which tag tile made him wait? Which one made him turn? Can you tell me which ones made him turn? Brilliant. Well done.